I build user-centric, customer-centric product. But the point is, so many startups, so many head of growth reach out to me. Hello, Demola, do will you be available for this? Can you refer this? Not because I am the best in my field, but it's just because I'm trying my own little knowledge to actually position myself well. And that is why I'm actually advising all of us here. Let us actually make use of that. It's really, really important. So let us get our DP and let us post, let everyone know we're actually doing great things here. We're actually learning product management. We're actually doing amazing things. Please let us do. Thank you very much. I'm actually waiting. 20 replies. Please don't let us waste our time. We have all hand practical on Figma today for our user personas. Please don't let us waste our time. Let us go. Please, we are over 39 here. Let us do this thing so we can move. Please, please, please. I'm actually begging every one of us here so we can move. Thank you very much. Please, please, please. Okay, thank you very much, Chukwudido. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chukwunayadu. Thank you. I really appreciate 6 years. Please let us do faster. I think this response is really affecting my energy. It's really affecting my energy. This this response is not boosting my immune system. I need better response that can boost my immune system so we can do amazing things today. Thank you very much, Fayokemi Fadoju. Abraham Abdullah, the site is slow. Check your network, and if the site is slow, you can refresh, you can make use of another browser, Google Chrome or something. Chukunaya Juru, thank you. Thank you, Abraham. Okay, thank you, Benga Oluwole. Thank you, Peter Paul. Fayokemi Fadoju, thank you. Oh, amazing people here. So, 3, 6. I think I've gotten 13 already. 7 to go. Please let us do that now. Please make sure you tag them. Make sure you tag them and use the hashtag. It is really, really important so they can note everyone doing it. Please, thank you. I need that. I need that. Save my you. Will I actually put it this way? Okay, save me. I am I am here losing. See, if you people don't help me, if you don't help me with this thing, then go sack me. Oh. So please let us avoid that. Help me. Help help me. So please let us do it. Please don't let them sack me. Don't let them sack me. Please let us do it. Put done. Okay. Thank you very much. Everyone is actually responding. But I really don't know why people miss classes or something. We had 30 something here and we're actually supposed to be 60, 61. So it means 23 people are absent. Yeah, I won't make a situation, but I will start prototyping. I will start another class. Then someone else we actually say, ah, I don't understand. Come back. I try as much as possible to be neutral or to be in default state whenever I'm facilitating. Yes, Cynthia. Yes, so please don't let them sack me. Nigeria is hard. Nigeria is hard. Don't let anyone sack me. So please let us do this thing for me, please. Do it for yourself too, please. Let us get it done. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. So I can put 100% energy in this class. 100% energy so everyone can understand. And today is actually going to be an amazing section for everyone. An amazing. I'm sure. Please, are we with our PC? After this, we are please reply done. Please reply done. Please reply done. So good morning, Umar. I just posted the information now on the chat section. So please follow the information, get your DP, then get the download the picture, upload your picture, then using the link in the chat section. In the chat section, then you upload on your social media platform via your Twitter or your Instagram. Make sure you tag at UKNG Tech Hub and Code Tutor NG. It is really, really important. Thank you. So thank you very much, everyone. If you haven't done, please kindly do it. That is, please, if you haven't done, please kindly do it. It is really, really important. Please kindly do it. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate. I really, really appreciate everyone's effort, so I won't get sad. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Umar. Thank you, everyone that actually posted, so I won't get sad. So now let's actually talk. I actually want someone who can actually someone raised his hand, then someone can actually like summarize what you've learned, what the person have learned so far, and not what I've taught. No, you don't necessarily need to see what I taught or something, just what you learned from this class, just so I can actually know, oh, people are actually following me. So I won't just be going. So I actually want to know now. Please, can you unmute yourself and tell me what you've learned so far? Feel free to say rubbish because I accept rubbish also. Rubbish is also an answer. Feel free to say rubbish. It's better than
Hello, good
submitting
morning.
blank. Yeah, good
Hello.
morning.
Good
Good
morning,
morning. Good
Ademola.
morning. Good morning.
My name is Chigozie.
Okay, good morning, Chikozi.
Um, a brief um, say rubbish is also expected too, so no, we are free to say anything. Um, I learned the general meaning of product management, which is the process of conceiving, planning, developing, and testing, also launching of a product in the market. So,
Okay.
and I know that a product manager is in charge of ensuring that um, the product is well accepted by the users, and that is through um, creating the idea and then like also creating the problem or stating the problem, like designing the problem and then using an empathy map to know what the users are saying about it or are thinking about it and doing with it and also feeling about it. Then I also learned about the design thinking process, which is like empathy, define, ideate, then prototype and test. So I know what empathy means. I know how to define it, but I think we are yet to get to the prototype and testing point. So um, I did some further research in the product management, but those are questions that I'll ask later. I have some questions.
Okay,
Um,
feel free. Thank you very much.
that's
Thank you very
just
much. Thank
that's
you very
just
much.
it.
Okay, thank
All
you
right.
very much. Again. So basically, anyone else, do you have any question? I have a question, I think. So can you please summarize? Okay, Chukunedu, unmute. You can unmute. Chukunedu, say something.
Hi, good morning, Ademola. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing fine.
All right, so I learned so far that the success of a product is dependent on the product manager.
And okay, Chukunedu. Okay, anyone? Okay, Ibrahim Abdullah, please kindly speak.
Okay. Good morning, Demola.
Good morning.
Yeah, I learned that that basically from everything I've learned, basically yesterday was was for this. I learned the user perspective and user research, how we can get the perspective of the user and know how to profile a solution. The user perspective can be the problem about or an experience the person is going through, then how you can profile the quality and good solution. So as a product manager, you are a solution provider to customers or users of a particular product.
Okay. Okay, anyone else? Is anyone else?
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me, please?
I can hear you clearly.
Okay, my name is Cynthia. I learned that product management is a process of conceiving, planning, developing, testing, launching, delivering, and maybe withdrawing the product from the market. Sorry about the noise. My kids are home today. Yeah. So I learned that a product manager is different from a project manager because the product manager is in charge of just a specific task within the product launch of an organization, within an organization, while the product manager sees through the whole life cycle of a product from its ideation and conception into product launch or withdrawing. Now, there are ways where a product manager can get feedback after the product is being launched or even pre-launch, depending on the style the organization is using. And that's one way of doing that is first of a product manager is supposed to have the skill of a design thinking process, which means they empathize, they design, ideate, prototype, test. Now the empathy has a stage of what's it called, a design mapping. An empathy map is a quadrant to get feedback from the launch of a product or the usage of a product. So you have what the user says, what the user thinks, what the user does, and what the user feels. And I also learned that design thinking is a process of solving complex problems in a highly user-centric way. That's it so far. And we also would usually in getting feedback for a product and in thinking or conceptualizing the product, maybe to improve the product, we should always remember the idea, the core value or the mission or the vision of the product in the first place. So it's not all the feedback you get that you come back to start tweaking your product because of everything you see. For instance, the Zoom feature we were doing for empathy map. On my own research, I found that on Google Play, a lot of people were talking about the Zoom feature needing flat lights so that they can see in the darker places. But I realized I don't think the Zoom people will take it seriously because it's a problem I will review that is specific to people living in Nigeria. We don't have power supply. So that's why they are talking about let's Zoom do light so that in the night you can see. If you're in an environment where everything works, you wouldn't be needing that feature because if you needed light, it's where you were darker, you switch on your light. Sorry about the noise again, I said. So that's it so far. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cynthia. And I must actually commend you the fact you said you actually did your own research. Thank you very much, Cynthia. I really appreciate it. So who is actually speaking next? Who is speaking next?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Peter.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you, Peter. Good morning.
Okay, so for me, I learned a lot in the class, and there's something you said that really struck my mind. You said that product managers are the champions of the consumers. Like that really stood out for me, and also when we did empathy mapping, how you be able to know how to generate user perspective. So that's really outstanding for me. So product manager be a champion of the consumer and also understanding how to generate user perspective, either doing research questionnaires. That's what I've learned so far in the class. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Peter. Paul. So who is the next person? Who is coming? I'm sure we must have learned one or two. I'm not asking us to be perfect. Even I myself, I can't actually speak word for word what I actually thought here. So I'm not asking us to be perfect, but please let us say something so it can be a sign of progress or sign of growth for us. Please, who is speaking next is really, really important. We are 45. Well, we are 45 here. It is really, really important. We have to speak. It is really, really important. I think that is how when learning is interactive, I think people tend to learn faster or learn more, even bit by bit. Yeah, you do. I don't have to say I want to finish the syllabus today, finish the syllabus tomorrow. Yeah, and at the end of the day, everything just seems, oh, I don't really understand. But sometimes what you actually pick here is the part of the storytelling to remember a lot of things. Most times I don't really remember things word for word, but I can actually take it for storytelling. I can use storytelling to actually, this is storytelling. This is how it works. That was why I gave us the assignment. I need factors one to actually use a life case or a life a life case story for us so we can understand. So we are 45 here. I think only 4 people have actually said something. So I'm actually expecting more people. Please raise your
Hi,
hand or yeah. Hello, good morning. Fayo Kemi,
good
Fayo, good
morning.
morning. Good
Yeah,
morning.
good morning. We also learned, I also personally learned about defining problems. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. About defining problem and how to do that. Yeah, we learned that you can write the problem statement and then write the user persona and then the user or customer journey. Then the problem statement, I learned that problem statement is just a point of statement and that for the project manager, you need to be able to frame it in a way that is actionable for the designer to implement. And then approaches to problem solving. You can approach it from the user perspective or from the user research perspective or based on the 4 W's, that's who, what, where, and why. Basically. And then we're able to learn the difference between a customer and a user. Yeah, we're able to define that. Then we're able to establish that that also depends on the industry or the perspective to which you're looking at it. Basically, and then we're able to use Miro or Miro to design empathy mapping. And that's it for me. Thank you.
Uh, that is really, really nice. Thank you very much for your comments. So I'll be speaking next, so I can go. Please be speaking next. Please, who is speaking next, please? Please, who is speaking next? Oh, well, if someone is not speaking, I'm not speaking. No. I don't understand, but I think this is like metrics for me to actually understand what I've been teaching. And
Yeah, hello.
okay, good morning, David.
Good morning.
Oh,
The class I've actually learned a lot in this class, and one of such is how to define the problem, especially from the customer perspective. Um, the example given in the class happened to be one of the things I'm working on as a pet project, right? And it just threw more light, especially on food and grocery delivery distribution in space anyway. And I'm so much, I've learned so much from that we need to see from the angle that the customer is viewing the problem. And upon further research, I found out that, okay, the best way is to see the pain point of the customer and then put yourself in their shoe and come from that angle. Because most often product managers, we love to build, just let's ship products. But then it's not just to ship products, it is to build products that address a problem, either for internal customers or for those customers outside there, right? So it's not just to build, but to build a product that addresses a problem. I think I've picked that and it stays with me. Thank you so much.
yeah, okay, thank you very much, David. So who else? Please, who else? Please let us say something. It is really, really important.
Good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning. My name is Gucci.
I can hear you. Good morning, Ugochi.
Okay, so I've learned that as a product manager, you need to be able to think deeply and think outside the box. basically that's what sets you apart. And I've learned that reading actually helps a lot. Yeah, I've learned that when you want to create a product, you don't necessarily have to, yeah, not necessarily per se, but you need to put people's their complaints or how they feel into consideration, but not everything. And I also learned that your product needs to solve a need because over time, even if it needs to solve like a need, long term need, because over time, and there's still, although there will still be room for improvement, but then it needs to solve a need so that people will be able to use it all the time, and so that it would not fade. Yeah, more like it. And I've learned that product managers need to ask questions a lot. Yes, yeah, that's what I've learned. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you
Okay.
very much, Gucci.
Good morning.
Good
Good morning.
morning.
Can you hear me?
Good.
It needs to be
I,
very low because I'm at
okay.
I learned that this is where we the best known. So as a product manager, you need to be visible, you need to be out there, you need to let people know what to do, and you need to be at the top of the game always. Hello,
Hello, I can hear you, please.
can you
I
hear me?
can hear you. I can. Your network is
Yeah.
cracking,
So
but
that's what I can
okay,
say for
okay,
now.
okay, okay, okay.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Chukudi.
Yes, I'd say being part of this program has been very, very immense. It's been even more than what I even bargained for, especially listening to you talking about when you tell us your stories and also trying to motivate us, to put ourselves out there because as a product manager, if you're meant to solve problems, then you can't keep, should I say, you can't be hidden somewhere. People have to know you,
Yeah.
recognize the fact that you have this passion, you have these gifts, and you have these skills. So these are part of the things that I believe that I've actually, on a personal level, learned, and it is intangible. And beyond that, as well, learning the, should I say, the basics about product management, because for me, I had little idea about product management, but I didn't really know, should I say, the details of the responsibilities that come with being a product manager. And coming from my own professional background, being a geophysicist, in the sector where
Okay.
I work or where I'm going to be working by the time I'm going to done school, there's a need for adopting new technology to solve problems because industry is an old industry and the way things are done is different. So being a product manager has shown me the way has shed more light on different, should I say, solutions that can be adapted to different problem points too, or potential problem points that I can possibly contribute to solving in the future. So beyond what everybody has said is actually true, but this is just my own perspective of what I've learned so far. So thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much, Chukudi. I
Can I
actually
say
want to chip
something
in
too?
this before. Yes, Olu, can you please wait for a few minutes? I actually want to chip in this. I think some people tag me on Twitter with their DP. You can tag me also, or you can post anything on Twitter, anything you are learning, tag me. I will retweet anything you are learning, anything you are learning, anything. Just put yourself out there so people can notice you. I'll help you with it. It's fine. So, Olu, you can continue. Then.
Okay, so good morning. I wanted
Yeah,
to
good
say
morning.
this program has really been insightful for me, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity because although like I attended a boot camp last month and I have a bit of a knowledge about what a product manager should do and who a product manager is. But the fact that this particular program is hands-on has really gotten me excited because as much as I have the theoretical knowledge, I don't have the hands-on experience to push me out to want to apply for jobs. Because every job I applied for, they want to know what I've done, how I've been able to use the tools that a product manager should use. And
because I've not been able to do that, that really drops my confidence. But with this program, I'm excited about it, as I can see that just in the first week, we're already starting to have hands-on experience, and I'm really grateful for that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Oluwabukumi. So I think that will just be all for now. So please let us start our class. So let me share my screen. Can you see my screen? Please, can you see my screen? Use the chat section, please, so I can know. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Please mute yourself, please. Thank you. So we actually spoke about the approaches to problem solving from a user's perspective. Based on the 4 Ws, we have the who experiencing the problem, what are they experiencing, where are they experiencing the problem, and why are they experiencing the problem. So now, a user need statement. A user need statement is an actionable problem statement used to summarize who a particular user is, the user's need, and why the need is important to the user. It defines what you want to solve before you move on to generating potential solution in order to condense your perspective on the problem and provide a metric for success to be used throughout design thinking. I mean, these are just words everyone can actually read and understand. So writing, now we're back here, writing a user need statement. Traditional need statement three components. We have a user, aim, and the goal. So a user. Yesterday, we spoke about our problems from users' perspective and from users' research. Then you are the user there. The need. The need is actually what you actually want to accomplish. Need is actually what you need to accomplish what you want. Okay, need is actually the requirement for your goal. Okay, yesterday I spoke about I am a young IT professional. Then this is I am the user. The user is Demola, an IT professional. Need. I need an accessible workspace and internet. Goal. In order to be efficient in product manager or in product management or in order to be successful in my career. So that is my goal. That is actually what I want to achieve. That is my goal. I want to be a world-class product manager. That is my goal. After this O class, most of us wants to land our first PM job. That is your goal. Your user, you are the user. Your need. What you need now is experimental approach to product management in this course. So that is your need. Your goal is you want to learn a PM job. Some people might want to be a founder, they want to build their own startup, they want to found their own product, they want to build their own product, they want to solve problems. That is your goal. Okay, someone is saying that you need to probably because I don't want to. shout. That's why. So, so I think I need to rephrase this part. I need to let us understand this part. After this part, then we are moving to our Figma part, user persona. So, actually do hands-on on Figma. Please, if you have access to your PC, please. If your PC is with you and you're using your mobile phone, please get your PC. And if you are not with your PC, please you can just follow up, put your mind and highlight the steps so you can actually understand. We actually want hands-on because I'll be taking on hands-on with Figma. It is really, really important. So many job requirements. You have to understand, you have to have basic knowledge of Figma. You just have to, I don't know, but you just have to because with Figma you'll be collaborating with your designers. And I see no reason why you don't know Figma, you want to be collaborating, you'll be commenting on their design, commenting on designs. So you have to tell them, oh, let's do this here, let's do that. So you have to have knowledge with it. And I think even entry-level jobs in product management, if you don't have experience, they expect you to know how to know some certain tools, to know how to use some certain tools. It is really presently, I think I know how to use 21 tools in product management. 21 tools, and I'm still trying to learn more because I want. My goal is probably before the end of this year, I will learn how to use 50 tools. The jobs might not require 50. Some of those 50 actually, like I know how to use Adobe XD and Figma. They're actually doing the same, but I just know how to use them. So now, please get your PC. It is really, really important. Get your PC because mobile, you are just following us really. It's not good. You are not going to get the experimental approach like you are on your Figma, following our cursor, clicking what we are clicking, drawing. Boss, give us the list of these tools, plus the list of books yesterday. I don't want to. Let me tell you something. There's something about this thing. Intent, focus, so you can go faster. I gave us book yesterday. How to build formidable products. I gave us that book yesterday. Get it and read it. If you want me to list 100 product management books, I can list it, but I feel it's of no use because listing 100 books here and we haven't even read one. So these tools, you can you can actually have your hands on Miro and do more things on Miro. You can check the wireframing part on Miro and just do so many things so you can actually have better approach with Miro. So I am not a fan of dropping 100. Obviously, after this whole program, I'm going to drop a lot, yes, but I don't want to drop a lot during this class, so it won't be like people be asking questions from where we haven't gotten to. I use something yesterday, so I won't just diving away from this class. So traditional need statement, we have three components: a user, a need, and a goal. For example, Ademola, let me see, Ademola, a tech savvy of two, huh? eh? Of two, okay. A young IT professional needs young IT professional A young IT professional needs workspace and internet access in order to become a better product manager or in order to spend more time doing the things that matter. Can you see? I've actually bracket them. This first part, a leader, a multitasking safe model is the user. This is the need to quickly and confidently complete options without leaving a compose. Then our goal is to spend more time doing things that matter. I believe everyone can actually differentiate this. I just need one or two persons. I don't really need much person, just one or two to actually from their problem statement yesterday. I want them to repeat it. Then highlight the user. They are the user, the need, and their goal. Please let's do this so we can actually understand better. Please give me a few minutes, please.
Hello, my name is Cynthia. I'm the user. I need an experienced product manager or an experienced tech savvy professional who can help me. Oh goodness, who can help me transition smoothly into product management role. Thank you.
Okay, your need is an experienced product manager. Then your goal is to transition into product management. Thank you very much. Someone else, please.
Okay, my name is Chigozie. I'm junior entrepreneur just starting in business, and I'm looking and I need mentorship. And my goal is to be able to grow my business to a unicorn.
You, you want to grow unicorn. If people have $1 billion idea, please, if you grow unicorn, employ me, please, to idea.
Oh,
So
wow.
basically, Chidozie, there are currently 554 unicorns in the world as of 2022. 554 unicorns. A business has 0.00006% of becoming a unicorn, and it takes an average of 7 years of consistency to grow a startup into a unicorn. So you have to understand this, but it really matters. So you can actually build what it takes to be a unicorn. I wish you success in building the unicorn, the next unicorn of Africa. Success to you. Sorry, who else can actually come up? Sorry, who else? Someone else, please. Cynthia Chidozie, thank you so much. I think I am actually familiar with Cynthia. I know Cynthia Chidozie, Chudibere. Kuneye or something. I've actually forgotten. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name very well. So those people, David Oloruntobi, Amina Lawal, Khadija, I'm actually familiar with them very, very well. So please. Someone said, can I type this statistics quoted now? Okay. Okay, can someone please can someone unmute and tell me, please? See, if you don't understand problem, if you receive funding of $1 trillion, your startup, your company, your product will not scale. It will scale because of your gigantic marketing, but it will not scale to exactly why there is this book. Not all unicorns are truly unicorns because there are some $1 billion valuation companies and are still running like they are 1 million naira company. So you actually need to understand problem. It's just like you don't know how to build foundation, you are building house. Yes, the house will be fine, people will like it, but with time, look at that Ikoyi building in Lagos that fell off. People will, oh, amazing building, but it fell off. It fell off with time. So you need to understand this this problem because that is what you need. It's the problem you return to the product. So we need to understand it. So can someone please unmute and tell me? Yes, I'm actually typing the statistics. Okay.
Hello, Chidebere speaking.
Okay. Hello, Chidebere. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, I'm Chidebere, being the user. Needs quality information, knowledge to become a competent program, product manager.
Oh, okay. Amazing. So Chidebere wants to become a world-class product manager. She needs competent knowledge about product management to become. Our goal is to become the world-class manager. Thank you very much, Chidebere. Someone else, please.
Favor speaking.
Yeah, good
Hello.
morning, Favor.
Hello.
Please,
Can you hear me?
excuse
Good
me for
morning, Mr. Demola.
excuse me for a few seconds. Please. Sorry, someone was actually speaking before. Can you please unmute yourself?
Good morning, Mr. Kunola. Ever
Good morning.
speaking.
Yeah.
So my name is Favor, the user. I need a baker to bake my birthday cake.
Hello?
My name is Favor.
Okay.
I'm the user, and I need a baker. The need is a baker, and my birthday cake is the goal. So I'm Favor. I need a baker to bake my birthday cake.
Okay. Thank you very much, Favor. Favor is in need. She's in need of a professional baker, and her goal is to get an amazing cake for her birthday. Thank you very much, Favor. I think it's noisy from your end. So someone else, please.
Good morning.
Good
My name
morning.
is Abraham. I'm a entrepreneur. My focus is growing the agricultural sector of Nigeria. So I need sufficient food. I need sufficient food that can make me one of the best in the agricultural sector.
Oh, amazing, 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 amazing. So
My name is
thank you.
Victor Manuel.
Okay.
My name is Victor Manuel. I'm an event manager. And the need is that I'm
You are
looking
you are a what?
readily
You are a what? You are a what?
event manager.
Product manager.
Event manager.
Event manager. Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm looking for readily available workers to work with, especially decorators, musicians, chefs, and all those workers that are involved in event management. So where I need them, look, the goal here is getting a platform where all these people can come together, maybe registered, be vetted, by terms of maybe rating or ranking, where I can just go pick any one of my choice and then work with.
Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. I think that's all. I'm actually, yeah, I'm really sorry. Please, our break won't be now. Our break is going to be 1 hour straight because we actually have something to do within the 1 hour. So it's going to be 11 to 12, 1 hour straight, so we can try something. So this is user personal. We are now in user personal. User personal. A personal is a fictional yet realistic description of a typical or okay. I'm actually seeing it in chat. I said I will drop the slide, please. I will drop the slide. You will get the slide. Yes, you will get the slide. So, well, I don't know how true this is, but sometimes when I take when I take master classes or when I take probably people like, oh, I want to take this master class for people on APIs for product management or strategy or anything. I don't record the videos. The reason is because according to my survey, I see when you tell people, oh, the class will be recorded, you get access to the class. most people sometimes feel relaxed and they won't participate much, pay attention, or even focus on the class because they believe, oh, it will be recorded. And you know what? They will not go back to that recorded class even if you record it because it's just normal. That is it is when you want something, it's just like you are procrastinating for this thing. You just stay, you sit, then you grab the old knowledge, you grab the old knowledge you want. You go out there, you do your own research, and that is just the best way to learn. If you do research on these things for like 2 months or 3 months, I'm sure you'll be the one teaching it. I'm open to learning from anybody. Okay, with this our chit chat, I'm able to learn one or two things. Oh, this is how this thing, this is how. Yes, I'm actually learning because I'm not even an expert yet. So I believe everyone should actually concentrate on this class and because I don't know, I've just been getting engagement from I think from certain circle of people. I haven't actually and we are much in this class. But what I actually want is different people entirely, different names. I want them to talk. Are you shy? Can't you communicate? Don't worry. Oh, you want to speak Igbo? I understand. You want to speak Yoruba? I understand. Hausa? I understand. English? I understand. So speak anyone I will communicate with. As a product manager, I see no reason why you'll be shy. Please work on your communication skills if you are shy, because you'll be relating with stakeholders, with your designers, and and you need to. If you are working with your engineers or your designers, you don't you don't act bossy towards them. Do this, do that. You influence them with the vision and mission of the product so they can work. So that's why if you are a really if you are a really amazing product manager, you will keep bringing success in your product because your designers, your developers, they are happy with you. They want to work with you, especially there are some people that work for innovative companies or innovative companies, yeah, companies like Jibob Africa, Softcom Africa. They actually that is like the umbrella company, but they push out a lot of products. I think Softcom have use pants, they have quick sell, they have AU, they have so many things. So they have a lot of engineers. I think there are over 200 staff, a lot of engineers and a lot of product managers. So when when developers are saying, I want to do this, we want to work with this product manager A, we want product manager A. So that is the sign that you're actually progressing as a product manager. I think we need to work on our communication skills. I want everyone to keep talking. That is why I say, oh, most of us are breaking rules to be here. I am really, really sorry. I am really, but still, I want participation. That's why I keep saying, say rubbish. I accept rubbish. The highest thing here, nobody will flog you, nobody will beat you. No one will even laugh. The highest thing is just, oh, this is just it. This is just, let's do it this way. But you've actually learned from your failure. I call it failure, learning from your failure. So please feel free to say rubbish. If you don't know, I accept rubbish. But please, not that it is rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Oh. Just like slight rubbish, just like little rubbish. So please, our next engagement, please, I want names that I haven't actually seen before, or I don't want to call names because I see no reason calling. Please say it. I just feel everyone's actually engaged if you want to learn faster. So a user persona clarifies who is in your target audience by answering the following question. Who is my ideal customer? Who are the current behavior patterns? What are the current behavior patterns of my users? What are the needs and goals of my users? What issue and pain points do they currently face given the context? Now, elements of a persona. A user persona must have a header, demographic profile, personal background. That's you have the age, gender, ethnicity, personal group, marital status, a professional background, that is the job, the occupation, the income level, the user environment, the pain points, the motivations, the attitude and interest, the end goals and scenarios. In most times, your user persona is it is not actually compulsory for you to have everything here, but that's has the major characteristics. But it's really, really important. So please, everyone, can you open your Figma right now and let us get to work? open your Figma right now. Use the chat. If you open your Figma, use done. Please use done. If you have opened your Figma, let me see so I can open mine. Open your Figma. Type done if you have opened your Figma. Let's work. Cynthia, thank you for opening your Figma. Who else again? Actually need someone else. Please open your Figma. Open your Figma. Okay, you have becoming. I need a lot of people. You need to open your Figma. Yeah, we are working on Figma, and everyone must then have to use Figma. Open your Figma. Okay, Figma is open now. So now let me open my Figma. So hello, can you see my Figma board? This is the oh someone just said he or she's just joining. Okunsoya Khadija, why coming late? It's almost 11. Why coming late, Khadija? Why coming late? Wow, don't know where to go from here. Okay, I'm still fine. I'm still available. Don't worry, I'll actually take it. Everyone actually be with me. It's fine. It's no problem. No problem. No problem.
Sorry, please, do we need to have a team name for our Figma or we should skip the step?
I skip this step. Skip this step.
Okay.
So the thing is, because okay, let me sign. Let me log in. Michael, who's logging you out? So can you see me? Actually signed in into my network. Please, I want this class being active. Network logged out. Please, I don't want us to use that as an excuse. We really need the action. Explain it. So you need this practical approach that those readings have been reading. What you need is just real life approach to all the reading because everyone can actually read. So there is nothing really adding those readings. It's just me using a real life approach to explain those readings. That's actually what you need. Anyone can read at least a boy. Anyone can read anything. But we need to focus even as an entry level. As an entry level, your interview questions are just normal questions, nothing really. How will you communicate with your team effectively? How will you that's just entry level question to ask you. But you have hands-on experience using these tools, and that is when the wahala comes in. If you tell them yes, show us. You know, if you tell someone yes, show us. So now I created this file. So we are please, where are you? Please, has anyone gotten this place on your Figma? Have you gotten
Yes.
to this? Okay. Have you created a design file?
No, I have not done that. Where will I go?
Look at my cursor. Can you see
New design file.
Yeah,
Yes.
click it.
Okay.
New design file. Click new design file, then open.
Okay, I'm on the same page with you.
Okay. Please, if you're on the same page, please notify the chat section. With our character on the same page, yeah, Mary on the same page, also on the same page. If you are experiencing any difficulty, please using the chat section, explain what, like, write out the problem you're experiencing or where you're experiencing the problem. Okay, someone is saying all I can see is Figma developer platform. Figma developer platform. Developer platform. No, no. Type Figma.com. Type Figma.com. This Joel. No, we are not creating plugin. 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 Yes, click on new design file. Click on new design file. Click on new design file. Yes, you can click on new design file.
Sorry, are we creating things?
Yes, I can't hear you, please.
I said, are we creating things? Is that thing to create it?
No. I said no. We are not creating things. There was a pop-up on my screen. What is the pop-up saying? What is the pop-up saying? Okay, I will go. People are with me now.
I wanted to also bring to our notice that we didn't get the link to upload our assignment yesterday.
Yeah, don't worry. I will solve that. I'll actually solve that. I've actually created the link, so I'll drop it in this class. I'll drop it in this class. I've created it. I'll drop it in this class. I was unable to reach out to your program coordinator yesterday, so that's why. We've redesigned comments. One. Okay, what device are you using? Please, what device are you using? Laptop? No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be showing that. It shouldn't be showing that. It shouldn't be showing that. You could be on the same page. What did you click? Yes, I think we clicked new design file. Um, favor new design file. Okay, I clicked in. Please go to figma.com, Peter Paul. Okay, I believe most people are on the same page with me now. Thank you very much. Let me continue. Now, if you are on the same, no, you don't need to choose any plan from your friend. Now, can you see where I edited to user personnel? Are you following my cursor? Please follow my cursor. Draft. At the top, at the toolbar at the top, there is you can see the icons, you can see the Figma logo, the cursor, the frame, the shift, the pencil, the text, the cursor, the comment, then this draft. Don't click on this draft. Click on my screen is not showing. Oh my god. It is. Someone said it is. My screen is showing now. So please click on after that draft. It's supposed to be. It is actually supposed to be untitled. Untitled is going to be there by default. So change that untitled to user personnel. Change the untitled to this. Change the untitled to this. Okay, change done. So change done. So after changing, I believe everyone will change it now. Now come. Then this is a fresh board for Figma. So we are now going to create a frame now. Creating frame, you will come to this hashtag. Look at this hash here. Look at this hash. This hash symbol. This hash symbol. Click on it. Then it brings you to this side. To this side. Yes, this side, the bars on the left side. Then in this bar, this is where you can actually have representation of every frame, every design you want to create in Figma. If you want to create design for mobile, you click on phone, then it brings the drop down, the drop bar. You see for iPhone 13, iPhone 13, iPhone 8, Android, etc. If you want to create for tablet, it brings your iPad, the iPad Pro, the Surface Pro, etc. If you want to create for desktop, it brings MacBook Pro 14 inches, MacBook Pro 16 inches, desktop iMac. Then it actually wants presentation. Most times I use Figma for all my design, presentation, pitch deck, anything design. I use Figma for everything. So if you want to create for so much social media, you want to create Instagram post, Twitter, anything, LinkedIn cover, it is available here. So now what we are actually going to do, we are going to click on desktop. When we click on desktop, we click on size 16. Then it brings out this frame. Are we hello? Okay, John. You please. Has anyone done this? Is anyone seen this? You are not seeing my cursor. See my cursor here. So, what do you want to say? Yeah, follow up my cursor. Someone is asking MacBook Pro 16. MacBook Pro 16. Someone is asking for the size 16. Okay, someone wants me to go over this step again. Very simple. Now let me delete. Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. So I've actually deleted it. So now I'm going through the step again. Very simple. Follow my cursor, please. Follow my cursor. Look at the arch symbol, the arch symbol. Look at my, if you can please look at my cursor. So look at the direction where my cursor is going to. My cursor is actually coming to this arch symbol here. It is for frame. How did I delete? Okay, if you have it, don't worry about how I deleted. We are still deleting more things. What I actually did when I deleted was clicking on the frame. Then I actually press delete button from my laptop. Or you actually right click, then it brings out other option. Then you click delete. So, but before then, I think we are not about delete now. Let's solve for these people. Then you click on this frame. This is the frame. So to the left hand side, okay, now I know what to do. See, in each of these places, it has different things they are bringing. Look at the design part, what it brought. The frame, it brings a different bar entirely. The shape, different draw bar. The pencil, different draw bar. So now click on the frame. After clicking on the frame, we are using desktop here. We have different frame. We have the phone frame, we have the tablet frame, we have the desktop frame, presentation frame. So we are clicking on the desktop frame. Then we are using MacBook Pro 16. Click on MacBook Pro 16, then it brings this white space for us. So please, if you are on the same page with me, please signify so I can know. Please, if you are on the same page with me, signify. And if you're experiencing any difficulty, please let me know. Let me know if you're experiencing any difficulty. Let me know if you're experiencing any difficulty. Amazing. So I actually have everyone, people are on the same page with me. So user persona, in order to make your design amazing in Figma, not really amazing in Figma, but following processes like, oh, for you to actually follow patterns, so it won't be like an irregular design in every single thing you do. Please make it a must that you use the grid system. The grid system is really important. Then how do we turn on our grid system? Our grid system here in Figma. So now, please follow my cursor so we can understand. We are now moving to places where things become more faster and somehow a little bit complicated. So please let us follow. Follow my cursor. Can you see? Can someone see this layout grid? These bars here by the left, the drop bars by the left, you can see frame, you can see clip content, you can see auto layout, you can see the layer, you can see the field, but we are clicking on this layer grid. Then we are clicking on these four dots here, the style. Click on it. I can see someone's chart. Okay, same page with me. Amazing. Okay, let me delete. Don't use the dot. Please don't use the dot. Use the plus symbol. Use the plus symbol. Click the plus. Then it gives you this on your page. It gives you this grid system on your page. We are not using this particular type of grid system. We are using another grid lining. So click on this grid, the layout grid settings. Click on the layout grid settings. After clicking, then you can see grid. It brings out the size, the color, then grid. Click on the grid itself, the bold grid by the top. Click on the drop down, then click on column. After clicking on column, it
Sorry,
brings,
please take that again, please.
okay. From where? From the layout. Okay, now let me delete the grid. Now let me start from the grid part again. So let's click on the plus symbol by the layout grid side. The plus symbol, click on the plus symbol. It brings out these grid settings for you. But we don't need this grid setting. We don't need this grid setting. So click on it's actually I think nine square buttons by that grid 10 px 10 pixels. So click on it. Basically, what the symbol is actually meant for is for the layout grid settings. Okay, click on it. After clicking, it brings this board by default, but it is showing the entire grid settings, but we don't really need it. So click on the grid, then come to column. We need column. We are operating with column here. Click column. Then after clicking column, it shows you this. So what we're actually going to do, we are going to edit the numbers there in column so it can work, it can automate very well with the layout we want with this side. Mostly by default, we use this count where there is 5, we change it to 12. Very simple. We are changing only the count. After the count, then we are coming to the margin. Then we are giving the margin 100 pixels. Then this is all what we want to achieve. Very simple. Then you close the bar. So now chat section, if you are not here with me, signify. If you are here with me, signify. Chat section, if you are not here with me, signify. If you are here with me, signify. The same page. Amazing. Almost everyone is in the same page with me. So really, could you Fola Shadi, where are you? Fola Shadi, where are you? Please chat and let me know where you are. Favor. I will take it again from Mark 16. Oh, okay, Favor. Now, what I'm going to do now is, okay, now, watch me. Watch me going through this class. I'm actually deleting this. Someone asked how I deleted it. So really easy. Click on the icon here, the MacBook system. Click on it. Then I'll click delete on my keyboard. It's gone. So now, please follow up if you're actually missing somewhere or do understand. Okay, if you change the margin to 100 and then something is wrong and it's not showing like mine, then follow this example I actually want to take now. So click on this hash symbol is for frame. It brings out different frame in your design. So after clicking on the frame, look at the left side, the left bar of your Figma board. Then it brings out different design patterns for you. Then it brings out for the phone frame. You have the phone frame, the tablet frame, the desktop frame, your presentation frame, your watch frame, your paper frame, 834, your social media frame, Figma community, etc. But we are making use of the desktop frame. Click on the desktop frame. It brings out different options for you. You have the desktop, the iMac, the MacBook Pro 14, and the MacBook Pro 16. So please kindly select the MacBook Pro 16. After selecting the MacBook Pro system, we need a grid system for the MacBook Pro so we can actually design a persona that is aligned. You can actually design without the grid system. But the reason why I actually want us to use the grid system is because so our design can be aligned, it won't be zigzag and it won't follow pattern. But I actually want it to follow pattern. That is how I want us to use the grid system. So now after clicking this, look at the left side of the Figma board where you have all these Figma jargons. You have the frame, the auto layout, the layout grid, the fill, the layer, etc. Then you click on this layout grid. You click on the plus symbol. On the plus symbol. The plus symbol is really, really important. After clicking on the plus symbol, then it brings you some layout, some red lines on your MacBook Pro board. Well, we can use the red lines in designing, but it is hard. And people that actually use it are visual designers, so we don't need it. So now click on this on those on the layout grid set. That is, you will see some tiny square boxes. They are 9 in numbers. So you click them. After clicking, it brings this board by default. The grid is size 10, color, and 10%, but we don't need this. Then you click on the grid drop down arrow. Then you click on column. After clicking on column, by default, the count there is 5. This counts 5. You change it to 12. Then after changing count to 12, where are we coming? You are coming to this margin, and you are changing this margin to 100. After changing to margin to 100, that's all, and that is what we need. Then you close it. Very simple. So please, if you're on the same page with me, notify in the chat section. If you're experiencing any problem, notify in the chat section. The reason why I actually want everyone to be on the same page with me, so it's going to be really cool. So we won't have Ugochi, what is your story? Can you tell me? The margin is 100. Fola Shadi, margin 100. Margin 100.
Can you come again from the grid? You said the grid you have the setting.
Huh? The column you actually
setting.
12 columns. 12 columns.
Right?
Huh?
What about the one that is column is 12?
Can you type? Your network is breaking, so I can't. I'm sorry, please. We're actually coming back after the break. Since we couldn't go for the break 10:30, I need to leave everyone now, please. And what I actually want now is what I actually want now is after coming back from the break, what I actually want now, I want everyone. Let's look at this grid system, this MacBook Pro, this MacBook Pro. So I want everyone to actually create this type of board. You create another on this Figma board. We are all creating extra for each, with this one making 5. So how do we create more ones? So you come to this frame, then you click processing. It automatically brings the frame near the one we've created. The process that we did then, do the process so we can have the grid. I won't say the process. Feel free to do rubbish. Don't want to correct in class.
Sorry, to get more frame, please. That because I didn't see where it was going. Sorry, please.
Click on the same frame that you use in getting this frame. The same frame that you use in getting the first frame. That is what you click on. That is this frame. Click on it. Then you click on your MacBook Pro system. Then it gives you this. So thank you very much.
Please, can I ask a quick question?
Ask a question, please.
Please, why do you keep the margin at 100?
The reason why I keep the margin at 100 is because so we can able to differentiate between the side border and where we're actually starting our design for. Most times we cannot start our design from the extreme end here. So I want this from the end and where my design is starting. That's how my auto layout is 100. From here to where this red line started from. Can you see my cursor?
Do we need to reduce the first frame before creating the other 3?
You can reduce it normally, and you might not even reduce, but you can reduce because of the visual representation.
So how do we reduce? We just
how many are we creating?
And we are creating. Everyone is creating 4 for each, making 5.
Okay.
Okay, done.
Sorry, design with Figma. Design with Figma.
Thank you.
Design with Figma. So we are basically using this grid, so our design can actually align very well. That's why we are using it. So please, I'm expecting.
Please, can you hear me?
I can hear you, please.
Please, can you go over the layer layout, the layer bridge again? Please, can you go out? Can you repeat it?
Oluwabumi has created for. I am really, really sorry. I won't be able to go over it again. I won't be able to go out. I won't be able to go over it again. Please, you can message someone so the person can actually take you. The person can actually take you through it. I won't be able to go out. I won't be able to go out like again. I'm really, really sorry. You can actually message someone. The person will. Yes, collaboration. That's why a product manager. Please message someone. Please message someone. I'm sorry. Please. Thank you. 4 more created. We've not even finished this class. Someone, everyone. So someone is already telling you, man is saying, ask a question here so we can help you out. So thank you very much. We meet in class 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. We can't do 30 minutes and do another 30 minutes. So we know when we are coming back 12 o'clock, we are doing hands-on design on Figma till 2 o'clock. Thank you very much. Thank you.